Hello, welcome to Digital Stream. My name is Christian from Digital Stream. In this tutorial, we're going to be talking about constants in PHP. What is actually a constant in PHP is they are simply a container that holds a value. Unlike variables, after a variable is defined, just like up here, I want to say dollar sign my var is equals to a string that says this is my var. Now in our program we could actually do something like if uh dollar sign my var, then we want to change my var to something else. So remember, if I actually want to echo my var on our browser, I could just say echo dollar sign my var. So let me just echo this out so you can actually understand what I mean. I'll go to my browser and then refresh. So this is my var. Alright, so later on in this program, with this if conditional function, I can actually change this is my var to something else by just saying if this is my var, then echo okay, I could just say dollar sign my var can be redefined with is equals to this is not my var, meaning I've actually changed the variable up here with this if function. Why? Because this is actually a variable. So echo out echo dollar sign my var again, my var. Alright, so if I should run this code on my browser again, let's see exactly what happens. So on the next line you can see this is not my var. Why? Because this is actually a variable. You can actually change you can actually change the parameter of the function later in the program, but constants are actually completely different because they are completely opposite of variables. Why? Because you cannot change the value of a constant later on in the program. So we call the constant function by just using the keyword define, and then in our bracket the first parameter we are going to be requiring is the name of the constant. So we're going to give it a name of, we're going to say message, then comma space, the value is going to be welcome to digital stream. So our constant has actually been defined up here. The next thing is to echo message. Alright, so let's see the result on our browser. Refresh. So welcome to digital stream. So that is exactly what that is exactly how you define a function. You can actually define a function using a float number, or you can actually define a function using an integer. You can define a function, but the basic here is, first of all, give a function the name. First of all, use the key define, and then give it the name function, and then the value of this function. And this is exactly how you echo out the function, by just calling the name. Functions are actually case sensitive, so you wouldn't want to put a small letter up here and then come here to echo out is a capital letter, else you actually get error as a return message. So the basic thing you actually want to know about constant is that constant are global variables, meaning as soon as constant is defined once, constant can be used in any of your projects across your different pages. So I can actually define a function right here, and then sorry, I can actually define a constant right here and then use it in any functions in my PHP, unlike any other variables in PHP or any other key methods in PHP. You cannot define a variable outside a function in PHP and then use that same variable in PHP, but only constant has the power to do that. So I think that is all for now. Constant in PHP. In our next tutorial, we're going to be talking about other relevant topics in PHP. We also have the conditional statements, the if and the else if statement in PHP. So we're going to be taking it gradually. As I said earlier in the beginning of this course, I don't want to rush this course because it's actually for absolute beginners. And if you know you are just joining us now, please ensure you go through my YouTube channel for the beginning of this project, because where I also introduce the project we are going to be building as soon as we are done with our complete PHP course. So see you in the next tutorial.